It is now day 16 that knowing that I am connected to what I believe to be is classified military technology. I woke up this morning and I was freaking out. I'm letting all my neighbors know what's going on with me without having to tell them anything. I'm trying to inform this building that this entire building is a charter violation with what the operation they have going here. Especially because they are in the adjacent building and there's probably multiple units for the police in the adjacent building. It's where they keep their neuromonitoring equipment. It's where they keep their surveillance equipment. It's so they can easily surveil everything that goes on in this building. And they bring in all sorts of people into this building so they can watch what they do. So this whole building at 1011 Lansdowne is a charter violation. They got an operation that involves this entire fucking building. Top down. Staff that work here, they're all police. I've gone to staff multiple times explaining to them I'm actually being physically tortured. I'm being hurt in my own apartment, and nobody's doing a goddamn thing about it. Security laughs at me. Security laughs at me. They find it funny that I'm being tortured, physically hurt in my own apartment. It goes to show you how complicit everybody is in this building and how set up it is, because they deal with complaints like this all the time from all different types of people, because I'm not the only one that's going through this. I see that they made other illegal modifications to this building and other units. So there's a vent that's connecting my fucking unit to the unit below me. They come in at night with their fucking fancy equipment, their $8 million equipment that they can fucking put through anything, and they fuck with me with it. They like to fucking put it in the back of my throat. They like to put it up my nose and fucking have me stand at attention. They keep telling me how dead I am. They've been telling me how dead I am for 4 fucking years now. And it's all synthetic telepathy. Sometimes it feels like I can hear them screaming outside, though, outside my window. Sometimes it sounds like that, but I think most of the time it's all in my head via synthetic telepathy. It might be through these nodes, because that's a node right there. And that's right on my jugular. I don't know. All I know is it's all military hardware. It explains why I'm surrounded by soldiers every time I step outside. I have no vehicle, thank fucking God, because they would have destroyed that vehicle pretty quick. They would have definitely made me get into an accident. And this is what you're going to find with a lot of people that are complaining about gang stalking. It's the police that are doing it. It's the military that's doing it. And they're teaching university students how to fucking be awful pieces of shit. Thanks. This wealth. The rich are doing this to poor people. This is what the rich people are doing to poor people. Because they have fancy technology that can read minds. This is why your bosses want to read your minds. This is why they made you take the vaccine. Because that has all the fucking shit they need to be able to have their equipment read your fucking mind. COVID was manufactured. COVID was manufactured so everybody could take the vaccines. And those fucking vaccines didn't even stop COVID. For a reason. It was for a reason. It was to put neuromonitoring fucking technology in your brain. It was to coat your brain in graphene so they could come around with their equipment and be able to read your fucking mind. I have another theory, though. I've recently come across what is called neural dust. Now, you guys can Google that on your own. But neural dust is essentially neuromonitoring nanotechnology. And I really do sincerely believe that our chemtrails that we see in the atmosphere, I believe they're putting neural dust in those fucking chemtrails. And I believe they're spreading it all in our atmosphere so they can neurally monitor everybody on this planet, because that's what America wants to do. That's what Israelis want to do. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. Fuck Israel. Free Palestine. Those Palestinians never deserved any of this. And they've been testing this neural monitoring technology on Palestinians. I think that's why they want to kill them all. Because they know too much. Because they've been test subjects. They need to be fucking exterminated. They got to make sure nobody else knows what the fuck they've been tested on. And it's all neural monitoring technology. It's all about getting into your head. Your head. They're in my head. They let me know they're in my head every single day by feedback, by a feedback loop, by having a woman that has a brain computer interface, okay, read out everything I think. She says it. Everything I think, she speaks it. I'm pretty sure she's just in the building over there. Hell, she might even be in this building. I was set up. I was set up in this unit. This unit is set up for surveillance. I can tell because there's blinds across the way that never open. They're always closed. And that's suspect. That is suspect. Because people, they don't want to live in a dark room all goddamn day long now, do they? No, people open their fucking blinds during the day. They let in sunlight because we need sunlight. So someone who keeps their blinds closed 24/7 screams police activity. And that's what's going on. We have the police and the military working very fucking closely together. And for some reason, the military has been deployed here in Toronto, and they're going after people here in Toronto. They have me connected to their technology, and they're not letting anybody know about it. That's why I've been blackballed and blacklisted. This is why people are protocol. And this is another thing that really gets to me. Gang stalking's considered a mental health issue. That's a fucking conspiracy. The medical industry has been protocoled into believing that this is a mental health issue when it's in fact a government conspiracy. It's so the police and the military can continue getting away with killing people and torturing them to death as the fucking healthcare industry thinks that I'm just a fucking mental case. But that's not the case. I'm not a fucking mental case. I know exactly what's been going on with me this entire time, and I called these motherfuckers out the entire fucking time. It's a police operation. I'm involved in a police operation. I'm involved in a military operation. And these two motherfuckers are hand in hand with me. And not only that, but the mafia too. So I have the police, and I have the military, and I have the mafia all doing the same fucking thing. They seem to be all under one fucking umbrella. That's fucked up shit. That is fucked up shit. That is called cointelpro. And that's what cointelpro is all about. Fucking pigs, man. But they hoodwinked the entire healthcare industry into making them believe that this is just a mental health issue. It's not a mental health issue. It's actually a real physical issue. It's police corruption. It's government conspiracy. And they protocoled the entire healthcare industry into making everybody, every single nurse, every single doctor, they all believe it's a mental health issue. They're never going to believe that I have broken military technology hanging out of my goddamn fucking skull. Here it is. Where the fuck is it? There we go. Right here. Where the fuck is it? Did they take it out? Oh, thank God, they took it out. Oh my God, they took it. No, I still feel it. Right here. I have broken military technology hanging out of my skull. Now, if you went like this, if I were to go like this along your hand, you would actually feel something come across it. They're very weird. You can feel it, but you can't see it. Military cloak technology. This is cloaking technology at its finest. I can stretch it. It's forever stretchable. It will always stretch. You can stretch this thing as far as the eye can see. It's still going to stretch around the world 4 times over, too. Because this is some sort of silk. And I believe this is what they did. If anybody recalls, there was a story in the news about scientists splicing goat and spider to create like a very good silk. This is what they did with it. They cloaked it, and now there's this silk string that they can pass through anybody, and it causes pain. It hurts. I can tell you that. I can assure you that. It's hanging out of my goddamn skull. They were going so hard on me, they broke the fucking thing. They broke it. That's 2 different types of military technology they have broken on me. That's how hard they're going on me. They're breaking their technology on me because of how much they are torturing me. This is really fucked up shit. And they're getting away with it. They know they can get away with it. This is why they're putting bodies in the landfill. They tried stuffing me in a dump truck. This is the police, not the mafia. They're the same anyways. They're literally the same fucking organization either way. along with the military. They're all the same fucking thing. It's insane what I'm seeing. And a lot of people, you're not going to believe this. I don't even want to believe it. I still have a hard time believing it. But it's true. It's what I see. It's how I see it. They inform me all the time. Hey, we're not fucking the police. We're the mafia. Let me show you. And yet, I call the fucking police for help, and they're just like, don't worry. It stretches. How the fuck do you know it stretches, pig? Hey? And then when I go to the hospital, they're all like, oh, yeah, you're just dealing with a mental health issue. No, I'm fucking not. I'm dealing with police corruption. I've been dealing with police corruption for 4 fucking years now. Every single goddamn day. For 4 straight fucking years. And now, I have broken military technology hanging out of my goddamn skull. Right about here. It dangles like a fucking antenna. How am I supposed to convince the healthcare industry about this? It's close. I can stretch it though. You can feel it when you go like this. Broken. It's all broken. It's dangling. It dangles like a cord. It's a string. It's very thin. But I can feel it when I pull on it. I can feel it in my skull. It is in my body. And it's all connected through my feet. So through my feet, all throughout my fucking body, coming out of my skull and dangling there because they broke it. It's in my fucking hands. It's fucked up shit. But I'm not crazy. I'm not fucking crazy. I know I'm not. I know that what I'm hearing is via synthetic telepathy, and it's real. And it's how the military communicates, it's how the police communicate, and it's how the mafia fucking communicates. All synthetic telepathy, all in your head. You just need to think. You don't need to say a word. You just need to think, and they got it. They got it. There's a hive mind. There's a fucking hive mind. And these people, they're responsible for what's going on in Gaza right now. These are the same people that are responsible for it. They send every single police officer to Israel. Every single police officer that comes back from Israel is transhuman and mafioso. That's what they come back as. Because they're putting their neural monitoring technology, they're introducing them to it. They're fucking, you gotta fucking ease their way into that because it's a lot. It can overload somebody's fucking emotional well-being. Because the implications of, you can read my mind? The implications of reading somebody else's mind is pretty intense. It's really intense. But that technology is fucking real. The American military-industrial complex, along with Israel, I should be saying the American-Israeli military-industrial complex, are the ones responsible for this technology. And they're killing people. They've tried to kill me 8 separate times. They're killing people. They're putting bodies in the landfill. That's the first thing they tried doing to me. That was the very first attempt, was to stuff me in a dump truck. And now I have to make videos every day because I'm being tortured by the police. I'm being tortured by the military, and I'm being tortured by the mafia. That's fucked up. How am I supposed to say? I don't think anybody's ever going to believe me, but I am being honest here, man. I'm pouring my heart and soul out here. I have nothing else to lose except for my life. My life is worth a lot more than this. I do intend on getting my charter back, pig. Because that's what they did. They stripped me of my charter. When they hooked me up to this technology, it strips you of all your rights. It strips you of everything. When you have other people that can sit in your head all goddamn day like they do with me. Seriously, I have a family that instead of a TV, it's me. And everything I think. And everything I see. Because they can see through your eyes. Cameras are obsolete. Pegasus is a fucking distraction. It's a distraction. Pegasus is fucking... So it's 1980s already. No, it's all about neural monitoring. And they can see through your eyes, and they can hear everything you fucking hear too. When they're neurally monitoring you. I believe they physically connect you with these invisible worm-like things, this silk strand shit, because I have 5 fucking different lines in my feet, coming into my feet. 5 lines. 5 of them. And it's all cloaked technology. This shit goes through everything. This shit will go through everything. It's like fourth dimensional shit. I can't explain it. But it's definitely classified military technology if that's the fucking case. Hence why I keep saying it. Hence why I'm surrounded by soldiers. They need to make sure that their equipment doesn't fly off everywhere, and they want to make sure that I'm not losing my goddamn mind, and they are responsible for causing a whole bunch of mayhem. They're responsible for people causing fucking mass shootings and mass murders and shit. These people are responsible for those things because they are driving people crazy. There was an incident in Oshawa a couple days ago where a teacher lost her life along with her husband because of their neighbor. That poor couple, they didn't deserve that. But that neighbor, I guarantee you, was dealing with the same shit I'm dealing with. I guarantee you they were putting him through MK Ultra, that they were putting him through everything, and that they were nearly monitoring that dude because he was black. I'm indigenous. Notice how they go after minorities? Do you see how they're going after minorities? I see how they're going after minorities. So I want to talk to that man that got arrested for that. I need to know. I need to fucking know. Hey, man, have you been hearing voices? Has somebody been talking to you? You've been hearing things that, you don't want to talk to anybody else about? Because it's very shameful to try and talk to someone about voices that you're hearing in your head. But they're real. They're not fake. These are real voices. Like I've called them out on the entire time. Fucking assholes. It's called synthetic telepathy. Voice-to-skull technology. They hit you with nodes. They hit you with nodes in your sleep or whatever. They come in. They don't give a fuck about privacy. They don't give a fuck about anything. All they care about is connecting you to their equipment so they can fuck with you. They love fucking with people. I have an entire family that fucks with me. Their children, the husband and wife, the fucking cousins, their fucking... I don't fucking know Sabrina, apparently. Fuck. An entire fucking family sits in my head. Fucking with me. Describing to each other everything that I'm thinking, everything that I'm feeling, everything about what goes on in my brain. And that's the new battleground, people. It's the new battleground. Your brain. Not my brain, your brain. They want to get into your head. And if you're anything like me that's on the other side of the train tracks, because I've had a rough fucking life since the day I was fucking born, yo, fuck you, pig. You're fucked. You're going to deal with police corruption. You're going to deal with military corruption. You're going to deal with a government conspiracy. The government will kill you. Because they tried killing me 8 separate fucking times now. And they're trying to make it look like either they don't get caught for it, like the kidnapping attempts. They don't want to get caught for that. Even though, like, I'm posting everything online. The police are watching everything that goes on my phone. I know that for a fact. I got warrants for my arrest. They have to be watching my phone. So I'm dealing with police corruption. And look, I have broken military technology hanging out of my skull, and I don't even think I'll be able to convince a doctor about this. I gotta somehow convince my doctor that this is actually happening to me, but I really just need to show her my feet and say, these are goddamn connections. These invisible worm things. That's got cloaking technology all over it. See how you can't see it? It's cloaked. I can see it sometimes now because I'm aware of it. Once you become aware of it, you see it. You feel it. But I went 4 years with these things in my feet, going out through my whole body, not understanding what was going on with me. I had no clue. Up until I was in the shower a few days ago and I'm washing my feet and I'm like, those are not warts. Those are fucking lines coming into my feet. And the circles, those are all calluses built around from these fucking invisible worm-like things being inserted into my feet. Those calluses. They're calluses. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I can't believe it. But it's real. And this shit is forever stretchy. This shit could probably fucking circumference the world and still be stretchy enough to keep going. This is serious fucking technology. Serious. And they probably have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of people connected without them even knowing that they're connected. I went 4 fucking years without knowing I was connected. But now that I know, everything makes sense. This is why I'm always surrounded by soldiers. It's their equipment I'm fucking connected to. They're running some sort of fucking secret government operation, which is why they had to blackball and blacklist me from ever getting any help from anybody. And this is why they have an active, open investigation, so I can't get a lawyer on this because I haven't been charged with anything yet. And a lawyer won't help until I get charged. Otherwise, I have to pay out of pocket and go to small claims court and pay the $220 to file my claim. That's probably what I should be doing. Because, like, all I need to say is, I have warrants for my arrest in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. The police are watching my phone. So why is nothing happening when they see that I'm being killed here, that people are trying to kill me, and they're not doing anything? They're watching everything I do, but they're not doing anything. Now that says 2 things. Corruption, and they're the ones that are trying to kill me. And that corruption is institutional. Here in Ontario, this province is run by the police. Doug Ford sacrificed his daughter to the police. The police own and operate this province like you wouldn't believe. Their unions control everything. We can't even make any decisions without being okayed first by the police. They run this province. And they run this province with an iron fist as nobody is aware of it. Everybody's completely clueless. Which is why they are getting away with torturing me. So bad that they're breaking military technology on my skull. Unbelievable. Fuck you, pig. Yo, fuck the military too for fucking going after your own citizens like this. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm a domestic threat. I'm a domestic terrorist. Are you fucking for real? They just don't like my fucking record. They want to see me dead. Fucking pigs. They got my cat connected too. She's connected. And she'll cry out sometimes. And that's when I know they're going after her. Because they can make these lines move. They can make them move and it hurts when they move it. I can feel the squiggliness of this fucking broken military tech on my brain, in my skull. I can feel it all squiggled up. It's fucked up shit. And I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. And I know the hospital has been hearing a lot of people complaining about what I'm fucking complaining about. And I can't believe the conspiracy runs so deep that the healthcare industry has been protocoled into believing this is just a mental health issue. They're fucking over psychiatrists, doctors, nurses. They're fucking them all over by making them believe that what's actually real is actually just a mental health issue. That's fucked up shit. This is how twisted the CIA has become. This has CIA written all over it. And because of this neural monitoring technology that they come out with, they want to keep it. This is why we don't have neural rights in Ontario. They're just starting to legislate it in the States. Thank fucking God Colorado's fucking doing it. They're on top of everything. They're on top, man. That's the state that is just on their shit in America. It's Colorado. Thank fucking God I'm hearing news articles. At least they're doing it. At least I can show my doctor, hey, neural rights, we need them. And hopefully my death will bring neural rights because these fucking pigs, they're not going to stop trying to kill me. They've been trying to scare me to death with this technology. And since that didn't work, they literally started attacking me with it. So much, they broke it. And now they don't know what to do. I keep telling them, you're going to have to pull the trigger. Seriously, I don't have much longer. I know I don't have much longer to live. They've been trying to kill me for 4 fucking years, and I know too much. Which is why I'm trying to post everything on YouTube. Fuck you, pig.